So I have your list of edits that you need done, and I have every single page set up, so I'll just walk you through everything. So the first one is this one. We're going to go view the problem so I can identify with what's going on. So on the intensive semi-private instruction page, we have a link that's not matching up with everyone else. So we're going to go back and kind of look at what could possibly be going wrong. So we're going to look at the HTML. And as you see, the standard format for a link is this A. It's an attribute with the hyperlink, and here's the link. This target equals blank just means that it opens up in a separate page. So if you ever want it to not open up in a new page, you can just remove the target equals blank. And then this is what's linkable. So we open up the link here, and then everything from this point on is a link until that attribute is closed. And this bracket here is always used to close something. So this is a link, that's a link, and this is a link. Now the link that we're having a problem with is right here. So here we have the opening link, target equals blank, this is what's linkable here, and then it's closed. Now as you see, the different thing that seems out of place is this div. So we're going to remove that because all the other ones didn't use them, so why should this one use it? And then we're going to go check that out. There we go. And let's just see how it looks now. So now the link is back to normal. Like all the other ones, that div that was messing up everything for us. So we're going to go back. The only problem that we have now is that we want another space. Let's just enter in a space. That BR means page break, or a break actually. Okay, so there we go. So this page is fixed. So we'll move on to this next page here. Phonics is fun, summer page. So the problem here is that this isn't lining up. So again, we're going to go back here, and we're going to look at the different links and see what everyone else is doing that's doing right. So of course we have the standard link opening up here. This is the text that's linkable, and this is the closing bracket. Here's another one here. That's normal, that's normal. The one we're having trouble with, though, is this one. And specifically, if we identify what the problem is, it's not indenting. So if we go back here, we see this P class equals no indent, and what that is for one-line text. So when we have one-line text, we don't want to indent it because it just looks weird. So in this case, somehow, some way, this was included here when you were setting up the links, so we're just going to remove that. P represents paragraph. So again, keep in mind, let me bring that back. Keep in mind, whenever you open something, this would be an opening tag, you have to close it, and this bracket here is what closes it. So we delete it back here, this paragraph class equals no indent, the no indent feature. So if we remove the P, then we also have to find it at the end and remove the other portion of it. So we're going to go ahead and check that out. So in that case, though, just recap, it was the P class equals no indent, and when you remove the first part of the P, the opening paragraph tag, we had to find the end and remove the closing tag as well. So this is now fixed. So go on to the after school page. You said all these links were blue, and you thought they were, actually we'll go back to this one in a second, but I'll tell you what it is. If you can look here at the bottom left hand corner of the video, you'll see when you hover over a link, you can actually see where that link is going to, and it's going to dev.simple-edge.com. So for whatever reason, it's still going to the old website. So when we open up that link, the reason why we don't see a bar is because if you see up here again, that's the dev site. So we'll go fix that, but I'll show you that in a second. So let's fix this. So we have this blue link here, and that shouldn't be like that. So we're going to go edit that page. And luckily, it's easy to find. It's going to be at the very bottom of the page. And again, here's a normal link and everything like that. We have that div problem again. So we just removed those div tags. Now let's go back and view the page. And there we go, back to normal. So that's taken care of. Now in the back to school workshops, you said that you were worried because different colors were coming up. It very well could be once they're clicked, showing up a different color for you. For me though, let me see, I'll go back to school workshops again. It's not doing anything for me. So yeah, but checking all the links, if you know, look at the bottom left hand corner of the screen, everything seems fine. So now we'll just go over here and fix these. So let's go ahead and do this. We'll open up this page, another one. So we want to get the link for private and semi-private tutoring. So we need a link for that, this page, this page, this page, and this page. So I went ahead and opened those up. We're going to go through and edit the page. We're going to do the visual because that makes sure everything stays clean. So the first one is private and semi-private tutoring. So we're going to go ahead and just copy that link directly off of the current website, WSEA Tutoring. Make sure that this is www.wstutoring is not the dev.simpleedge. And we'll just highlight this link. And we don't have to break it first. We can actually just go in here and see where it's currently going and replace it. So it's actually the same link, but we're just making sure that that dev is gone. So here, I'll go ahead and walk you through each one. So we're done with this one. Next one is Study Skills Workshop. Same thing, we just highlight it, paste it in, Strategic Study Skills, highlight it, paste it in, Phonics is Fun, highlight, paste it in, and I'll slow down one last time. So college tutoring, we're going to copy the complete link, WSEA Tutoring, go back to the page, we'll highlight college tutoring, we'll go up here to the link, we'll delete the URL and replace it with the proper one, making sure that it's the www.wsea tutoring, and we'll update that. So we'll go ahead and update the site. So now we can, if we look in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, we can see that it all has the correct link now. If we just wanted to test that out, private, semi-private tutoring, here we go. There we go, private, semi-private tutoring, we can go back, Study Skills Workshop, Strategic Study Skills, and again, verifying that we're at the WSEA Tutoring.